Congratulations, Rebecca, for your Rising Star in International Education Award.
Thank you.
It's such an amazing honor to receive and to be recognized. I guess I just want to ask you a little bit about what your role is within international education and where you work.
Well, I did start out, as I said, at Capilano University as the executive assistant to the vice president of international, where we ran the study abroad programs through that office. And then I went briefly into international admissions, and most recently I'm at Simon Fraser University in the Faculty of Business as the international coordinator. And it's a really fun position because I get both sides of the picture. I get to work with outgoing students, promoting students to go on exchange, seeing how different they are when they come back. And then the other side of things is that I work with incoming groups of international students, promoting international student success and retention. So it's a very rewarding job and I'm really enjoying it.
We're all at summer seminar. It's been a couple days into the conference now. Would you like to talk a bit about kind of what are some of your favorite memories or I guess moments during summer seminar this year?
Absolutely. This was my first BCCIE summer seminar. I had heard really wonderful things, but now that I've actually experienced it, I'd say there's a lot of memorable moments, but I think my favorite thing about this conference is the opportunity to meet with local colleagues. I sort of tend to do the international circuit, and I do appreciate the large NASA conference and EIE conference. It's nice to meet our partners, but I think what's unique about this particular conference is the chance to meet all your local colleagues. And the other thing that I love about this conference is that it's a really nice cross-section of the industry. I think that the way that this conference is, it allows people from different areas that wouldn't normally attend some of the larger conferences to come to this one. So you end up meeting people in all aspects of the industry. And so it's a very personable conference. And I would say my favorite moment of this particular conference is probably the opening plenary. It was just wonderful.
Great. And then one final question, are there some people in, I guess, your career in the international education field that you'd like to thank in terms of what brought you to the place that you are today in your career and
Absolutely.
The award that you just received?
I think I could be here for hours, but there are so many people that I have to thank. I think the first thing is Catherine Vertesi. I was a very unengaged student. I was, busy working, just giving my degree kind of student. And Catherine called me into her office one day and said, "You need to go on this exchange program. It'll change your life." And I thought, okay. And I went, and she was absolutely right. I mean, it's obvious in the field that I work in now. So I'm very grateful that she was so adamant in really sincerely promoting exchange and making us go. When I came back, Catherine actually offered me a job, and I worked under Catherine Vertesi as her executive assistant. And in that time, I had just a really fortunate opportunity to learn from her. She's very knowledgeable about all things in the industry, and I had some opportunities to run some really neat programs through Capilano and under Catherine. And then I also had the chance to go into the international admissions side of things. So I'm very grateful. And then on my SFU side, I'm very grateful to Roseanne Ning. Roseanne has really been a mentor, basically, for me in the industry. I met her at Capilano, and she put me in touch with the team at SFU, who's just wonderful to work with. People I'd like to thank are Bill Holmes, who's my boss. He's the executive director of the undergraduate program, and Kate Jennings as well in SFU International. She is a wealth of knowledge, and so I just sort of sit around everyone and try and observe and absorb as much as I can. So I'm very grateful to those people and all of the colleagues that I've worked with.